Shavkat Rakhmonov is set to make his highly anticipated return to the octagon when he faces Stephen Wonderboy Thompson at UFC 296. The number 5 ranked welterweight has become one of the most hyped fighters on the entire roster due to his dominance in just 5 fights since making his promotional debut in 2020. Nomad has a professional mixed martial arts record of 17 wins and 0 losses. More impressively, he has finished all 17 of his opponents, with 8 victories coming via knockout and 9 victories coming via submission. Rakhmonov has only entered the third round in 2 of his fights. The first instance came prior to his UFC career as the bout entered the third round before he could defeat Faridun Odilov via TKO. After 3 more TKO victories, Rakhmonov made his UFC debut at UFC 254 and submitted Alex Oliveira in the first round. He returned to UFC Fight Night 190, submitting Michel Prazeres in the second round. Nomad picked up the only knockout victory of his UFC career in his next bout as he defeated Carlston Harris in the first round of their UFC Fight Night 200 bout. His next opponent would be Neil Magny at UFC on ESPN 38. While the Haitian sensation nearly made it to the third round, Rakhmonov could pick up a submission victory with just 2 seconds left in the second round. His most recent bout, which came against Jeff Neal at UFC 285, was the closest. Nomad has come to a decision. While Hands of Steel reached the final minute of the third round, the number 5 ranked welterweight was able to pick up a submission victory via a standing rear naked choke. Shavkat Rakhmonov has quickly risen through the welterweight rankings. On that note, Ian Gary believes that Nomad could be a welterweight champion as soon as next year. Speaking to Nick Hobbs of Sky Sports, the number 10 ranked welterweight stated, "I would say in the next year, there is a high possibility that Shavkat is the UFC welterweight champion, and that excites me because I've trained with Shavkat. I know how good he is, I know how good I am. When we've sparred, it's an exciting matchup." Rakhmonov does not appear to be far away from receiving a welterweight title opportunity. If he can beat Stephen Wonderboy Thompson at UFC 296, the number 5 ranked welterweight could be just 1 win away from fighting for the belt.